Yes.
No, yours was like a millisecond after mine.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
All right. So what's the?
We do it at the same.
No.
We have
What's
to say it rock,
the?
paper,
Is
scissors,
it 1 to
shoot.
1 or what is it right now?
1 to 1.
All right. So this is the deal breaker.
Okay.
I literally just cut your paper, but I'm gonna take it back.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You want to introduce yourself?
We don't have to introduce.
There's the.
Not like that. Like, okay.
So it might seem like a normal day to some. What's up? My name is Ryan Hope Travis.
And I'm Christian, not saying my whole name.
This is Christian. But today, how you feeling, babe?
Excited.
Okay, first of all, we're pregnant. You nervous?
No.
You look stressed out.
No. 20 weeks. Pregnant to be exact. The baby was moving for like 30 minutes straight. Like right there. And then
What's
I'll
it feel
feel it
like?
up here. It's like a feather.
So we're 20 weeks today, actually, right?
No.
Today's Thursday?
Mm-mm.
What are we do today?
We're almost 21 weeks.
What? Almost 21 weeks?
So he never knows.
I just got finished.
He never knows what week we're on, which is
So
okay.
we're about to be 21 weeks?
Yeah. So I think the baby likes popcorn. I have my Sprite, so I'm gonna start drinking it, and hopefully the baby moves during our appointment. The appointment was horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was like we both had this feeling of it being like super whimsical.
So the Sprite is supposed to activate the baby.
Yeah, caffeine.
I don't think Sprite has caffeine in it. Sprite just has high fructose corn syrup.
Maybe that too.
Mine too. I was getting ready as if I was going to meet the baby. So I was like combing my hair. I put a little extra moisturizer in my beard, and then I realized the baby can't see us.
And we were gonna have like this big baby reveal kind of thing, and it wasn't that at all. Okay. But the appointment's at 3:50.
I thought it was at 4.
Nope, that's what I told you earlier.
No, I texted you 2 days ago and it says 4, right? You said yes, sir. She told me 4 o'clock. In fact, I text to confirm 2 days ago that this was at 4 o'clock. And now she tells me it's at 3:50, which is in 6 minutes. She was super clinical.
Very
and
clinical.
she was at the computer clicking away.
Clicking, measuring without explaining anything. On the computer, just.
I think the toughest part was just like how she like put the lube on your stomach. What was it again? what is that? What was it?
It was like, I'm not doing it again.
What was it like? She puts like this excessive amount of lube on her stomach.
And just splat.
And then takes a blanket, or not even a blanket, like a sheet, and kind of tosses it on her. I'm like, hold up. So I like go tuck your feet,
He
you know.
straightens it.
I'm trying to
over
make
my
a
body.
moment. Like this is like, you know, this is a thing.
We're about to see our baby.
We're about to see our baby.
That's not the size of like a little peanut.
You can see
Isn't it cute?
bones.
By the way, in this ultrasound, we could find out the gender of our child.
In fact, within a nanosecond of this moment, we could find out the gender of our child.
We could.
It's
Hold
enough.
on. Okay. See this thing? You can probably, I don't know if you can see, you won't be able to see through it.
It was one of these.
Yes. Covered by a piece of paper because she knew I was going to try and look through this thing and figure out what the baby is.
All right, can we back up? First of all, she's put this thing up to light and said she saw a penis. And my thing is, and then she comes over to show me the envelope and it's like, hey, look at it.
Did you not look at it?
I did look at it. But what I saw was not a penis.
He said it was a slit. It was
I know,
the
I didn't
pit.
say a slit.
He said it
I
was
saw
the
it was
pit.
a white.
He said it was
a
the
white
pit of
area, which
our
is this right
daughter's
here.
vagina.
I did not. Okay,
You
okay.
said-
I might. Okay, what I think I said was.
It It was.
I saw a white area, which there's no confirmation that it's a penis. And I was like, either way, you could pop it open. This ain't nothing but tape. It's
Right
tape
there.
that's separating you from knowing the truth.
So why aren't we looking at this?
Okay, so the reason we aren't looking at it is because, you know, personally, I want to find out when the baby gets here. I want to find out when Shorty is being pumped through her body, the body of my queen. I want to be like, oh, and then calibrate all that. It's like the ultimate, maybe not ultimate, but like to have this moment as natural as possible. We have a midwife. We doing all this like holistic stuff. So why not make that holistic too? I get it. We got the technology, so find out. I just was like, you know.
My thing is, what's the difference between the surprise now and the surprise then? They're both going to be a beautiful surprise, and you're going to be just as like, so like, why
Just
wait?
as?
Yeah, I mean, because we're both going to be on another level of excited when the baby actually gets here.
Yes, I
but
agree.
to be like, oh, what is it? That excitement of boy or girl, why? What's the difference in doing it then or now?
All right, I'll give it to you. So it's like when, okay, you would know this, when you're craving something, right? Like when you, Kristian, are craving something, it's real and present and it's through you, right?
Yes.
And then when you have that thing, it's replenishing, it's refreshing, it's all that. Especially when you have what you're craving. Now imagine that level of intensity, but it has a longer duration.
I just get angry.
You do get angry, but imagine
I just get angry.
the fulfillment to finally have that moment. Like you got a rubber band that's been stretched to finally, boom. Imagine that surprise.
Yeah, all of that is like the rubber band stretching now, and then if I open this, it's
you
like
can find out.
boom.
Right.
Like,
It'll be boom and then boom. Like you got the information.
yeah, so in that moment, we have the baby. One, that excitement's gonna be overwhelming. But then it's just like girl or boy, yay, and then it's gone.
I feel like this is the part of the video that we just gonna like kind of say 2 minutes later. And then we're still talking about gender. All in all, our very first ultrasound, the real ultrasound where we saw the baby, was a success. It was
clinical.
It was very, very clinical. The baby's incredibly healthy. We saw livers, we saw hemispheres of brains, we saw...
It's got my biceps.
Yeah, the baby's like hella defined. We saw the fingers, and the baby had long digits, which is...
fingers.
I have pretty solid palms.
He has huge palms.
My fingers
I have the fingers.
Yeah, those look at those fingers. So yeah, so we saw that kind of stuff, and it's just really like, I think for me, it just reminds you of how blessed we are.
Without having to tell your body to do something or take these drugs so the liver produces, or you know, your body just knows. Give it this, give it the nutrients it needs, and then it's going to follow this process and just grow into this little being.
I believe everything is divine and a Shorty's divine. This is an image that clearly, look how wrinkled it is.
Literally hours later, it was in the back of the car in the laundry basket.
In the laundry basket. The other one is framed, by the way.
That is where I am. I don't know if y'all can see, but boobs are huge. I'll have to make a video by myself, just updating you guys on what's happening with the body in this process. Do like weight gain, all that stuff, just like keep y'all updated, because everything changes when you're pregnant. Thankfully, I have such a supportive, loving man that helps me through the whole thing, hormones and all. Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Afterwards.
We did it. That was that right?
Wait, what are you doing? Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah.